2024, another for the ages. 10 Olympic and Paralympic medals, a new record high. There was double delight for Jack Carlin in 2 thrilling sprint events and silver for Nia Evans in the Madison. A month later, the medal rush would continue, both Jenny Hall and Finn Graham winning their first Paralympic titles, Jenny adding a second with Stoker's Sophie Unwin, whilst Neil Fackie would underline his status as the most decorated Scottish Paralympian ever with a further silver medal. To mark the Games, we created a bespoke Scottish cycling newspaper, our Paris campaign seen online and offline by 850,000 people. On the road, Oscar Onley became the first homegrown Scot to complete the Tour de France for 31 years, whilst at home, Ailey Shaw was the first to win both the British Road and Circuit Series in the same year. Fresh from the best ever finish by a Scot in the Olympic mountain bike race, Charlie Aldridge would take his first and Scotland's first elite cross-country World Championship medal, whilst Heather Wilson won 3 Junior Downhill World Cups. On the cross field, Cameron Mason would win his first elite medal at the European Champs, before defending his British title at home at Callender Park. The future's bright. This year, our domestic events saw the highest number of entrants since COVID, with female entrants at an all-time high, 8% up on our previous best. 20 new organisers have put on events, which helps keep our sport moving forward. Once again, we have hosted numerous British rounds north of the border, from BMX to downhill and everything in between. But notably, the British Cyclocross Championships were held in Scotland for the first time, with an epic event at Falkirk's Callender Park, and the first ever British Enduro Champs were held at A Forest. We also saw 220 Scottish champions crowned across the full range of disciplines, which featured Speedway for the very first time, whilst the Youth Tour of Scotland returned once again. Our event coverage continues to go from strength to strength too, and this year included a live stream of the Scottish Track Championships, whilst the British Cyclocross Championships, which was shown across the BBC, was seen by over 100,000 people. Our pathway work has seen us endeavour to work more closely with regional clusters and support the race teams who are fostering rider development. We have also developed clearer pathway reference points, which can all be found on a new performance hub on our website. Our website updates also include a new volunteer hub to support the lifeblood of our sport. In the past 12 months, 182 aspiring coaches have enrolled on the Introduction to Coaching qualification, a 13% increase, with over 50 of those from underrepresented groups, thanks to a Sport Scotland subsidy. 2024 has also led to the development of a new coaching framework for BMX freestyle, and the launch of Vertical, a coach development programme that is engaging 30 coaches over 8 to 10 months. The launch of our Women and Girls strategy was another milestone, a key moment on our path to accelerating the journey to gender equality in cycling. This work is already having an effect, with a 4% increase in the number of women and girls in our clubs, and a 10% rise in youth membership. We continue to support young people through our Young People's Panel and listen to what they have to say. Ensuring we have regular dialogue with all parts of the community is so important. We have also supported the development of 5 new clubs thanks to our New Clubs Plan, which is targeting 23 new youth clubs to fill geographical gaps across Scotland. Thanks to disability funding from British Cycling, we now have 6 limitless clubs in Scotland, whilst our mental health initiative, Bike and Blether, supported by Sam H, continues to make a difference across 8 areas, with more champions currently being trained. We have once again secured funding for our Rock Up and Ride project, which breaks down the barriers to cycling for people from disadvantaged backgrounds. This year, we have given away over 600 bikes to children in need of them, whilst reaching over 2,000 people through the community side of the programme, which utilises a bike library model. Good facilities are vital to getting more people on bikes and continuing to cycle. And through the Cycling Facilities Fund, a key legacy programme of the 2023 UCI Cycling World Championships, we have now invested some £6.6 million, resulting in a net investment of 23 million into cycling facilities across the length and breadth of the country. Developing mountain biking in Scotland continues to lead the delivery of the Scottish mountain bike strategy and helps provide a single, coherent message for stakeholders. This year alone, Dimbins secured over 200,000 from the UK government's Shared Prosperity Fund to support mountain biking in the Borders, and working with the Scottish Cycling Foundation raised 5,000 to support trails associations across the country. In the Northeast, the staff team who work on the Northeast Adventure Tourism Project have secured 2 million towards capital projects, whilst trail therapy is now taking place across 4 locations: Comrie Croft, Dundee, Dunkeld and Aviemore, all working with unique groups including a disability group, asylum seekers and linking with the NHS. A trail therapy film called Into the Light tells Hazel's story and has been shown at screenings worldwide. As an organisation, we are also thinking about our carbon footprint, and this year have launched our first environmental policy and accompanying sustainability action plan, as well as completing a carbon baselining exercise. We couldn't do it without our partners though, who help support our activity, and these include British Cycling, Sport Scotland, Transport Scotland, Digby Brown, Pedal Power and Hup CC, so thank you to them. And finally, a big thank you to you, our Scottish cycling community. We couldn't move the sport forward without you, whatever your role. Thank you.